Hey guys, this is Adrian and I have another Otome video for you. So I did it. I finished 9 RIP before the end of 2024. I'm very happy with myself. Oh, I would take so long to finish games, guys. You have no idea. Like, I still haven't finished Dragon Age Veilguard either. So, yeah. Okay, so for this video, we're going to discuss the final route of 9 RIP, which is a secret character. So I'm going to be saying his name, and you're going to see him. And this is... I can't not avoid spoiler territory with this one. Sorry. But this is just going to be my thoughts on the route. So 9 guys, 9 routes, and you have to do to unlock this secret route. You have to finish Minami, Koharu, and Yukimaru's route first. So you gotta do those 3. So not exactly the same as like some other games. Some games require you to finish all of the other routes. So you could, go do those 3 first and then do the secret route and then go do the others. I don't necessarily recommend that because this route did actually answer the questions I had left that were not answered by the other routes. So how do you get to this? You have 4 common routes in this game. You're going to go to the spirits route, which is also where like Yukimaru and Koharu are, and that's how you're going to get Toka. Now, sorry, I said his name already. So this guy, the secret character, is named Toka. He is the god who has been following you and watching you and protecting you your entire life and has also been spiriting you away. So like the other 3 routes where you get spirited away are caused by Toka, because Toka is trying to make you grow so you can handle life and not be live a lifeless life. I don't know. So Toka is a Tengu god, and apparently Tengus give people burdens. You're also an incredibly like pure soul and have just rotten luck by yourself. Plus you get the Tengu god giving you burdens. So, but you're always a very happy, positive person and you overcome your burdens and grow. So yeah. So how the common route starts out is basically you go to a shrine and this priest sees like this little spirit orby thing following you around, and he's going to exercise it for you, and he does not. Instead, his spell makes it so that you can see the spirits, which is cool because you get to see Yukimaru. How you get to Yukimaru's route, but you also see Toka, who is a little god that's following you around. Now, Toka is very pink coated. He's pink everywhere, which I like pink. But Toka also looks like a child. I don't like that. I'm being real honest right here, guys. I don't like that at all. So I don't enjoy his character design. Since we're in spoiler territory anyway, because this is a secret route. As part of the ending, he does become an adult. Okay. But I would appreciate having an adult character the entire game and not one that looked like a child. I don't care if he's hundreds of years old. We have no idea how old Toka is. He's probably really fucking old. I don't care. I don't want to romance characters that look like children. That's just what it comes down to. And even like, so when you're, going around with the spirits and stuff, they can take on a human form rather than just their spirit form. And in their human form, everyone else can see them too, which is good. So you don't look like you're talking to yourself and that you're crazy. But even other people comment on how young Toka look, because they're like, what are you doing with my sister? Or like, just the fact that he looks very, very young and he speaks very, very maturely. So yeah. And then as you also go through the little common route, Koharu haunts you because you messed up with the spirit board thingy. So you have 3 spirits with you. Of all the common routes, and I mentioned this in the previous videos, the spirit common route I feel like is kind of the most boring. I'm just being real honest. It's very boring. I didn't particularly enjoy it. So it is what it is. I guess it's kind of nice to get answers resolved. You don't really. No, there and one of the, I think it was. I can't remember who's route. Someone had a bad end where you died. So amazingly enough, in this very boring common route, you can still kind of get a bad ending and die. But yeah, okay, let's talk more about Toka. I don't like Toka. I'll just be up front, guys. I did not enjoy Toka at all. I don't like his character design. I don't like the fact that he looks like a child, and he loves bombing you like crazy. He's like, I've been watching you since you were 4, and I love you. I've been in love with you forever. And that's just fucking creepy. I'm just gonna be honest. It's just not good. I couldn't get past it. Some people I know like Toka and can get past it, and good for you. But like, if someone's like, I've been in love with you since you were 4, I'd be like, no, 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 no. Like, this reminds me of like what? Uh, fucking Twilight, and Breaking Dawn, when Jacob finds out like his fated mate or whatever is Bella's like little baby that gets born. That's fucking weird, okay? It's weird. It was weird then, and this is weird now. So, that's the negative. I'm being upfront. I don't like Toka at all. This is a fucking creep. But he has some positive notes. I guess positive is he does genuinely love you, okay? And he does genuinely care for you and wants what is best for you. He just kind of shows it in weird ways, like spiriting you away where you could potentially die. And he does kind of try to explain this and be like, oh, well, the path you're going down is worse than death because you'll, go to college to be a medical doctor, which is not really what you want to do. So you're going to live a soulless life. You won't be dead, but you'll be dead on the inside. And I disagree with Toka on this fundamentally of I live a very soulless life. Let's be really honest. I did not go into my job because I was passionate about my job. I went into my job because I wanted financial security. Okay. So yes, I am kind of dead on the inside a little bit from work, but, most people don't love what they do for work. Like, most people work to live. Okay. Most people do not live to work. And those lucky people that can live to work and do it successfully and be financially secure, props to them. You are a lucky, lucky cookie, and I'm pretty sure you've worked really hard. And I'll be honest, I don't want to work that. So I disagree with Toka on this a lot. I don't think spiriting the main character away to like, the ghost realm or hell is better than her potentially going to college and getting a medical degree and being potentially saving lives, being comfortable, and having it like not be what she wants to do forever. I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't have made it even through medical school because, like, I assume that would burn you out if you actually don't like it. I don't know. Most people I know, at least, U.S. is different. Our school system is different as far as medical school goes. But I would assume, like, from my understanding, is most people don't make it through medical school unless they really want to be a doctor and, like, they really want it. So yeah, my main issue with Toka is he's been in love with you since you were like 4. It's creepy. Second main issue is he looks like a child for like 99% of the route. And 3 is that he and the other routes more or less cause your death or cause you to fall in love with other people, depending on how you want to look at it. It's just, it's red flags. It's not even like, I like the weirdos, okay? I like Toma. I like Ukyo from Amnesia. I like Otome from Charade Maniacs. I do like the crazies, and I like Minami. I do like the ones that are kind of like yanderes. Don't get me wrong, I do. But Toka doesn't even have that for him. He's like, I'm doing this because I love you. And it's really like, you're doing this because you're stupid. And like the whole route is basically you just coming to terms with the fact that Toka did this and he did this for your good and because he loves you. And I'm just like, not jiving with it. Be honest, not jiving with it. I feel bad about that. Toka's character design, like, whoops, that was the wrong button. Sorry. There's Toka back in the background. Okay. So I didn't want to show any CGs for Toka. He doesn't have very many CGs. Because his route's not very long. Like, his route ended on chapter 6, whereas everyone else's usually goes to like chapter 8. So he has a shorter route. I don't feel like there's very much growth because it's even shorter than the other ones. And my main complaint of R.I.P is that the routes are really short, and this one's even shorter. like there's not a lot of growth there in the relationship, like at all, okay? Um, it's just like, oh, he's love bombing me. And so eventually, oh, I'm finding out things and I accept it. I guess I love him too. There are no bad ends, which is good. I kind of have mixed feelings on that. I do kind of like bad ends if they can get like creative with them. But you know, I'm okay with no bad ends because I know like a lot of people don't really like bad ends, especially some of the ones that get on the kind of creepier side in games. So he just has two endings, and really only one of those endings you really end up with Toka. Like the other one is kind of like you are undecided of who you love. And so I do kind of feel like a little bit bad for Toka. I do feel like his route got gypped a little bit because like everyone else has like two endings where you get with them and then a bad end. And Toka's second end isn't necessarily bad, but it's also not like work together. So I feel a little bad for him on that. It was kind of funny. It was an interesting ending. I did not expect it. I did like how they executed it. But I was surprised that there wasn't like a third ending and like that one wasn't treated as kind of like a bad ending. So here's the only other thing is, and this is like a plus for Toka. Toka's good ending where you guys end up together is probably one of the best endings for the game, if I'm going to be honest. And I feel like I'm going to get irritated about it because I really don't like the endings of this game. And I'm going to talk about that more in my video where I'm just talking about the game in general. But Toka has a really nice, like, good ending that I feel is actually good. It's with the character I don't like the most. So yeah, Toka goes to like the bottom of the pile for me. He is like the least liked of the 9. So yeah, I am happy it answered all my questions though. So I will say that. Happy it answered all my questions. I feel like they've, you know, closed the book on everything for me. So anyway, that's it for this video. If you've been here, listen to me blab about Otome men. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I would love a like and a subscribe, and talk to you later, and bye-bye.